Welcome back to the morning show. I'm really grateful right now to be joined by Fatima Doman, who is the founder of Authentic Strengths Advantage. You're here with your new book that just got released today. Congratulations on that, and welcome to the Mountain Morning Show. Really appreciate it. Absolutely. So let's talk about this new book, True You, The Authentic Strengths for Kids. And this is actually designed to be kind of a prevention tool for bullying, suicide, as well as addiction, correct?
That's right. So actually, you'll notice on the back of the book, the DEA logo is on there. We've had meetings with the DEA. And what we've done is used evidence-based positive psychology tools to help kids discover their own strengths of character. And there are over 400 global research studies that show that when people discover their strengths and learn how to use them consistently, that depression and anxiety drop, and energy and engagement and all those good benefits, resilience, get a boost, a significant boost. Yeah.
So a lot of it is kind of early intervention then, kind of creating the right habits and the right mindsets to deal with mental health, to deal with bullying from the onset, right? From the very early beginning stages of childhood development, because the further on you get along in life, the harder it can be to kind of reverse some of those habits and those positions, correct?
Right. So it's helping kids to learn to focus on what's strong in themselves rather than focusing on what's wrong, their weaknesses. And it's not the self-esteem movement. This is very evidence-based, and what it's about, it's the science of character.
Okay.
So it teaches children 24 strengths of character that have been cataloged by some of the most elite scientists around the world. And things like love, kindness, perseverance, teamwork, leadership. It teaches them those 24 character strengths that are universal around the world that we know from the research lead to flourishing lives.
Excellent. And this just benefits kids in the long run. Let's talk about your previous book focused a lot on the same kind of themes in adults.
Yeah.
What inspired you to translate this into the world of children?
Well, actually, it's a sad story. Park City School District reached out to me when they had 2 suicides in 1 week. And, you know, they were opioid-related deaths. And as a result of that, I came in and did resilience training within the school district. We trained 27 teachers, nurses, counselors with these positive psychology tools. And then they started teaching the kids. And they're teaching all of the kids these concepts, grades K through 12.
So from the very beginning.
Yeah.
From the very beginning, the fundamentals of education. And what benefits have you seen from this education being instilled here in the school district?
A lot of benefits, actually. One counselor told me that shortly after they started teaching the program that 4 high school students came in and told her that they were concerned about one of their friends who was playing the same sport as them, who had been talking about suicide. So they did an intervention, and it was driven by the friends, which was great. And then also in one of the grammar schools, I think they were 3rd graders, a teacher noticed that 2 3rd grade boys were sitting off to the side when they would have normally been playing soccer with the other kids. And she went up to them and said, "Why aren't you participating?" And they said, "Well, we got into a fight on the field, and we thought instead of argue, we'd just sit here and meditate for a little while and calm down."
Really?
And they had learned that.
3rd grade? I know like 40-year-olds that can't do this.
I know.
That's amazing, and that's what I mean by having these ideals and these great values instilled in children from a very young age, because by the time they're 20, by the time they're 40, it's second nature to them. They don't have to think about pulling themselves out of that situation to meditate or to take these steps. It just becomes part of their everyday habit, to the way they react to these situations. So it's really great that you guys are implementing this, and kind of some full circle here as well. We got a lot of people from Park City that worked on this book. We have the illustrator who graduated from the Park City School District, who illustrated a lot of this book, or all of this book. And then someone who came up with the rhymes is from Park City as well, correct?
Right, and I want to talk about them because they are so amazing. So Whitney Wilding graduated from Park City School District in 2009, and she did all of these gorgeous illustrations. And then actually it's her mother, Kristen Walton, who did the rhyming in the book. So I had, you know, written the concepts, and then she turned them into beautiful rhymes. Yeah.
That's very, very great. And so this book just got officially released today. Where is it available? Where can parents pick this up? Because I think alongside of having this instilled as education in school, it also starts at home, right? You gotta instill these values and these characteristics in your kids from a young age at home. It all starts at home.
You know, in a sense, this is kind of a stress inoculation for your kids, because they can learn the tools that they can draw on, their strengths of character, when they're having difficult days. And, you know, it's sadly, even just this weekend, one parent told me her 12-year-old daughter is being bullied in school and being told that she's ugly. And her daughter actually has been talking about suicide. And the counselors called the parents in. So this is very real. Another parent was telling me that her 9-year-old boy, when she pulls up to the school, that he cries in the car and doesn't want to go in because there are kids that are bullying him. So bullying does happen. What if we could give our kids a tool where they learn their strengths of character, where they learn to draw upon those strengths, and they can use those when things get tough. And that's really why this book was created. And obviously it's not the only tool out there, but it's one piece of the puzzle that will help your kids. And you can just, you know, sit with them on an afternoon or evening and read this with them and talk about the concepts in the book. And we have teaching helps in the back of the book that I think are really great. So for teachers, for parents, there are ideas on what to do before you read the book with your child, and then what to do during the reading, some activities to recommend for the kids, and then after the reading, how to really, you know, have them cement this into their everyday life. So we put a lot of thought into this, and our goal was really to help with these challenges that we're seeing in today's world.
Well, you guys did a fantastic job there. Let's talk about this event that's coming up here as well. You guys are kind of having a workshop as well as coaching at the schools, is that correct?
Yes, we do workshops. We do certification too. So if anybody's interested in being certified as an Authentic Strengths coach, you can access that. And we also offer coaching. So a lot of resources. You can reach out to AuthenticStrengths.com. That's our website address. And remember, strengths is plural, AuthenticStrengths.com. And also, I want to offer your viewers a free gift.
Oh, really?
So if you go on our website and scroll down the landing page to the orange bar that says Take Free Strengths Survey, you just click on that and you can learn your own unique strengths report. Yeah,
excellent.
And so it only takes 10 minutes to take the survey. It'll spit out a 2-page free report for you listing your 24 character strengths in rank order so that you have a better understanding of what gives you energy and engagement in life. And then also there's an opportunity for kids that are 13 and over to take the survey and get their strengths report. If they're younger than 13, they need their parent to register them and do it with them.
So definitely highly encourage you to head to the website and take advantage of that as well. I did want to talk about your book for adults for just one brief minute here, because obviously children aren't the only people suffering from these issues. I mean, it happens in the workplace as well. A lot of these issues carry on into adulthood, and your first book is actually a bestseller, goes on all of this as well. Let's talk about that for just a brief moment.
So this is written for adults to learn how to coach themselves. There are a lot of tools in here that you can use to kind of fortify yourself in life. And also there are great tools in here for organizations, for teams, and how to be a better leader. And both of these books use the VIA character strengths. So the VIA Institute on Character has this amazing survey that I was talking about that you can access at AuthenticStrengths.com. And it's a great tool. So like I said earlier, tremendous research went into developing the survey, and you can rest assured that when you take it, that you'll be receiving a scientific,
accurate results.
Accurate results of your strengths, but they can fluctuate with time. So you might take the survey this year and then take it again next year, and your strengths may have shifted a little bit depending upon where your focus is in life and you know, where you're drawing your energy from in life.
Fatima, thank you so much for joining us. Congratulations on the release of this new book. I did want to read a couple pages out of it as we get ready to head out of this interview. Again, I just want to make sure that all of our viewers know to head over to Amazon and search Fatima Doman. There you can get a hold of both of these books, which are available there. Thank you so much for joining us here on the morning show. Again, Fatima Doman, who is the founder of Authentic Strengths Advantage. Thank you so much for joining us. Here is a little excerpt from the True You, Authentic Strengths for Kids book. When you start, you will finish. You're persistent, my friend. You climb to the top and won't quit until the end. It is wise to be prudent. That's how you'll roll. You're careful and cautious, making safety your goal. Spirituality brings purpose and meaning to you as you look at your life and decide what you'll do. We'll be right back right here on the Mountain Morning Show.